One of the worst hit areas in Wales. That's coming up in a few minutes' time. MPs in Cyprus have approved a series of economic bills to try to secure an EU bailout. Politicians have agreed to restructure one of the island's largest banks, nationalise some assets and impose limits on how much money can be taken out of the country.
Yes, finance ministers are expected to meet in Brussels tomorrow to make a decision on this.
The arms are raised, but can enough money be raised? Cypriot politicians have approved emergency bills aimed at meeting the conditions of an EU bailout. But with nearly €6 billion needed to qualify, this crisis is far from over.
We just took certain measures to safeguard our banking system. So we are preparing for any and every eventuality. We still don't have an agreement with the rest of our European partners. That is the main target.
This is the woman Cyprus has to convince, the German Chancellor Angela Merkel. She's been warning that EU patience has its limits. Limits are also in evidence at some cash points on Cyprus. The banks remain closed to prevent a run on savings, but people continue to queue to get as much of their money as they can. They know an unpopular levy on bank deposits could still be imposed. Even with new legislation, Cyprus faces a bumpy ride. The island must persuade sceptical EU partners it means business. Otherwise, there'll be more stormy waters ahead. James Kelly, BBC News.
Yes, in a few minutes we're getting advice to anyone heading for Cyprus with the travel editor of The Independent, Simon Calder. That's coming up in a few minutes.